just have CMG ammo here for Barker. Just fill up on that quickly. Just CMG ammo in there.
I know, I was trying to see if we can hold a spare box for him.
I can carry
usually, I
300
thought of doing
rounds.
that anyway, so it's not a bad idea.
When assaulting a building, would it be a good idea for the grenadier to just send a grenade at the building if they're just confirmed hostiles in there, or should we assume that every building has?
That is a question that cannot be generally answered because it really depends on the situation. Usually, it's difficult to know what exactly is in the building. It also depends if civilian presence is expected. There's so many factors, you can't just generally say yes or no to that. It's really depending on the situation. It is definitely an option, a possibility, but if you can do that or not is, well...
I think we're assuming here that we know that this place is occupied by
say
enemies,
use your
so...
judgment.
Did you say hell?
Understand what mission we're in.
I think in this scenario, we're assuming that we have intel that MA already in there, so it makes sense to fire on it as soon as we see it. Whereas in other situations, you're right, we wouldn't actually just, like, fire on a building just because we saw it.
I think we don't even have a grenadier right now.
I know, I'm just saying that because I'm the mock grenadier. My SMG.
Well, if you're just... Well, in the field you can wait for the team leader to tell you if that is okay or not. I would say just don't shoot a grenade into a building until you get specifically told to. Okay, Morris is back. That means, how many do we have? You have an even number, that means the wedge should be a heavy left, a heavy right. Remember, if the team leader just says form wedge is always a heavy right. And we will do this once more, and then we'll move on to a different exercise that will probably demand a bit more. So let's teleport us back to the starting location.
Couldn't make it.
Like I said, the last one was already 10 times better than the first one. There's a little room for improvement left, but just let's do it once more to practice a bit more. So you can go when you're ready.
Okay, everybody form rage. Alright, let's go.
Building front.
Okay, everybody hold and form a line left. Okay, we're gonna fire in advance. Mark, I want you to suppress the double windows on the left and on the right side. Miles, I want you to suppress the window on the right and left side. Everybody else, you'll fire as soon as these two are spent. Everybody clear? Yeah. Let's move.
Reloading. Dumbass.
Reloading.
To left, to right.
I'm ahead.
Moving.
Go to building.
Chill.
Back down.
Well, that happened.
Down, so it's friendly.
don't do that.
Oh,
Neo, here to save the day!
No one has had that issue until you arrived.
That's one of those glitches against the fucking loadout. So this was good. That Hill got killed while that shit just happens in close combat. There was no mistake that led to that. It just happened.
What did I get hit? Who did I get hit by?
The settings currently on. You can die immediately. That's why you just died.
Who did I get hit by? Was it the guy on the ground?
Yeah, that was the guy on the ground. I watched you. You killed him too. You actually killed him, and then he killed you at the same moment, apparently.
Great. I can't actually put my uniform on right now for some reason.
You can just go back to lobby and just click OK again, and you should be there with your loadout again. It's a glitch.
Ah, gosh darn it. Well, excuse me, gentlemen.
One thing to say. When we were going up to the house that third time, I don't know who it was because I was too busy suppressing the house, but someone almost walked in front of my gun. Someone was right next to me. I saw him in their scope. My scope. They were right next to me.
Only thing I say to that, in the line, no one should be in front of anyone. You should all be next to each other.
Yeah,
So,
Morrison.
well, that's
cough,
all I can
cough.
say to that.
I was blowing someone's head off.
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Greetings.
Do you get your radio?
Burning round
050.
Okay.
Jack.
I was a little worried.
Okay, here we have some machine gun ammo and some rifle ammo.
Yeah. Very nice.
On the other thing I have to say, which was a general thing, so if you have a machine gun, everyone else, when you suppress, should only do single fire, of course rapid single fire, but do not use full auto unless you do not have a machine gun. And as a machine gunner, try to fire as much as you have to, but as few as you can. So do some burst, keep the suppression up, just try to conserve ammo. I know it's hard to balance it because you want to keep the enemy down. Just you need to figure out a technique there. It's quite tricky, I know.
Well, by the time I emptied that box, I was already at the house.
That's all right. I'm just saying, try to fire as much as you have to, but not any more than you need to. It's the act of finding the balance. It's difficult. Even I have difficulties with that, believe me.
I usually try to keep it around 5 round burst.
It's all right. Just keep them steady.
I did just kind of unload the rest of it when I got closer to the house.
If you only have 15 bullets or something, that's totally fine. No, not worse to just save the 15 bullets. So is everyone restored on ammo?
Well,
Yep.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you're MP7, I know.
Look, I'm hype, okay? I'm sorry.
All I hear from Kira, Morrison, complain, MP5.
P7.
Complain. Do not shoot each other, I swear. I'm gonna kill you all.
You really think I would do that in an official?
Yes, I would.
Yes. Everyone else maybe. Me, no.
Nope.
I'm
Damn.
honestly so hurt by that.
Where's the fucking MP7 in this list? Holy shit.
Is there an MP6?
That's why I prefer the edited arsenal. I find things there so much faster.
I know, right?
Yeah. Kind of fucking ammunition does that thing use?
It takes 4
I know.
I believe it's 5.